You ain't talking big, get out my way a little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macho with a rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way a little bit.
I get through the pain, taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain, taste sweet on my face.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Houston Texans. The first of three here on Thanksgiving Day. The Texans and Lions underway from Detroit. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And his first pass is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again. Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
It's caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Texans 0. To kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And ultimately this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal.
3 yards on the pickup.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. This crowd is not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this 2nd very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
11 yards there, 1st down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again, Stafford. Open man, here's Foster. Near midfield at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down at Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Foster. Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Foster.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Stafford going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. Now it's 3rd and 5. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing again at Stafford. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3-yard line.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
On the return, here's Agnew. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. In on the stop, Vernon Hargraves.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 27, Stafford being chased out left. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the 1st quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
And they're swooping.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Score Lions 10, Texans nothing.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Getting there, and it's 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Jared
got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
And the Texans first down.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. Jeff Okudah up from his quarterback spot to make the play.
Tackle made at
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
A first down carry here for Johnson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Going for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches. And if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They turn to the fullback, Gillespie. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. field. That's complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
That was simple. A tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow him to get into the end zone.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Got it open man. It's Foster. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Across midfield.
The Lions on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford going to give it to Swift. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And the Texans scoop it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Well, from that side to start out, that's complete. And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Stafford on first down. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Robert Forster. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point good by Prater. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. touchdown. Out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the and take it.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Randall Cobb, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer.
Fairbairn.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
This will make it into the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Foster. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. They've got now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
He's letting it fly for Cooks.
And now Watson throws another interception.
Picked by Tracy Walker. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break. Stafford looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the second half is underway. This will make it into the end zone. Now a hit. Texans scoop it. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford, he'll get this off to Swift. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
The escapability in evidence there is
that type of season. That's crazy. That is trash.
25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford letting one go deep for the end zone. Deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Got you add up last week and this week now.
In this
That's
bitch.
9
Surprised that
interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
Oh,
and
my
he'll get it out to the 12-yard line here. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen
I miss
pass.
Zubac.
Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 18-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Watson. Flushed out right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Almost
Nigga, bullet
pass. Too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
Well, we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they got to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Ball,
Detroit, a 62-yard punt return, and the Lions add on to their lead. And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting. Kickoffs, punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Texans take over first and 10.
I better say the one.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
I better say the rule.
Man, this is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
A human being being a ball like that?
It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a ball is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Catch the fucking ball, bro. Why we can't catch the ball, man? Catch the ball, bro.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Now Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards there and a line first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Go ahead, shake the roof. I better shake the roof. Baby, shaky. I'm amazing. Look at this, talking out to the burn. Respect it, give it. Nigga, it's earned in the Bugatti.
5 yards
this night too. Back in that air. Hold up. Rush.
Back to throw. Stafford. Looking for Hutchinson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
I better say the
ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Go ahead, say the rule. Make it. I better say the rule. Hey.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this.
Go ahead, say the rule. Go ahead, say the rule. I better say the rule.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10.
Wait.
Taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
This game here, bro.
There's a 20th carry.
Go ahead, say the rule. Go ahead, shake the roof. I better shake the roof.
Start getting back into this game and behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Go ahead, shake the roof. Go ahead, shake the roof. I better shake the roof. Baby.
They go to Johnson again. Very good move, but for a relatively modest
Where's the jukebox at, man?
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation.
That is not the play I picked, bro.
But they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
On third down, it's Johnson, and he won't be close to a first down. As
What
he
is
runs
it?
into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Finding fouls complete.
And that's inaccurate. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, shake the roof. Oh, shake the roof. I bet that shake the roof. He don't want to play up, bro. Cuz don't want to play up. No, he don't want to play up. Oh, shake the roof.
He's got his tight end. It's fouls.
He don't want to play up.
Just 4, second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Nigga, just take this for your turn. Ripper can give it. Nigga, it's earned in a Bugatti.
After the catch. But in this
Look, there you go, backing up every fucking play.
able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Flush to his right. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Super one for the pet end. Joe Condo. He don't want to play up, bro.
A lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he pushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he finds Stills complete.
Post it.
And it's going to be another first down.
Post it and run zone.
15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down.
Come on, dude.
First down.
Oh my God, he's tired.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions.
Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. David Johnson here on the catch. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Lets it fly deep for Cobb.
Hey.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Swift. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Ball carrier.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover.
He's got him in, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 39, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Swift. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Texans' 29-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Swift. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy,
but
back
in
training camp, they knew they'd be in
I even go to sleep. That's
probably coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Stafford. This is caught at the end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Swift with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. Prater on to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
45, Texans 14. Matt Prater to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it.
That number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Johnson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
First down, Texans.
On 1st down, Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. He's going to wind up in air. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Darren Fells. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans cut into that lead. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone. But today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, but they're extremely athletic, and they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a 1-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop him?
And he loses the football the second time. And the Texans scoop it. They have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
That's complete. Right around the end. The ball comes out, and this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Well, thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession. Still,
and put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Lions 45, Texans 27. Kaimi Fairbairn.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day at camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift to a touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Lions are able to extend their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Throw complete right side to Cooks. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A shotgun snap for Watson. They still can't get it. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
First down, Houston.
Watson looks to throw again. Screenplay, Johnson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Johnson.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. But it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Here's Watson to throw on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. He may try and run for this. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will take over. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 8-yard line. Today's final score, Lions 52.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Been the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? With the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from way back then. Claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been bought in this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat groceries. How did the lady go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a fan, they kissed and we kissed it, and that's how we kick.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a